Hi and welcome to another tutorial short on Jane of all trades. Today we're back in Illustrator CC 2020 and we're going to be using the pen tool and the smooth tool together because I think these two tools work together. They deserve to be in the same tutorial short. So what we're going to do is we are going to grab our pen, which is P if you're looking for the shortcut, and we are just going to start drawing with our pen. Pen tool can be really handy. As you can see, I'm just dotting straight lines. If you hold down your mouse and turn, you'll be able to do more intricate items. This is really handy if you are tracing a photograph of an object that in future you're wishing to turn into a vector, or you're doing an outline for any kind of purpose. Pen tool is really handy for tracing. Once you've got round the corner, as you can see, the pen tool then returns to normal. So just for our last bit here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the points a lot closer together, and we're really going to go around. I'm going to zoom in as well so you can see a wee bit better, which is you hold Alt and scroll in, and you can also hold the space bar, and that gives you your little hand so you can move around. So there we go. So we're going to do some quite intricate little bendies, and we're going to keep the wee bit a bit closer together, and then we're going to go up and we're going to meet it at the end so that that has now become quite an unusual shape. So that is how the pen tool would work. So you may be happy with that. You may not need to be perfect. Other elements that you have in the pen is you can add anchor points. So these little dots are actually called anchor points, and you can run round your artwork even where it was squared off and add anchor points. You can just run out. You can add as many or as little as you want. So that's quite a square area. So I'm going to add quite a few onto that to then show you how that's going to work. You also get the option to delete an anchor, and you have an anchor point tool. We're just going to leave our anchors in just now, and then we're going to go to the smooth tool. So there we go. It has no shortcut, so you're going to have to go in and find it. You've got different options up here where you can change who you can convert selected anchor points to smooth. You can do things like that. What we're going to do is we want this to be round, so you just draw your tool and then you just want to round it off, and when I release it'll start to change the shape. As you can see, it's actually removed a lot of the anchor points and it has rounded off the shape, and you can continue to do this if you have an area where you want it to be smoother, because that's what the smooth tool does, is it's taking the roughness of whatever you have drawn and it's taking it out, and the more you go over it, the smoother it's going to become and the more it's going to change. So we're just going to go right round the shape, and now we're at the bit where I've put a lot of anchor points in, and because I've done so many anchor points, it'll really get a sense of the line that I was wanting to go, and it'll do it much smoother. So there we go. So you can see that it's really managed to figure out what I was trying to achieve, and then we'll go round again, and you can just keep doing that, and you can go in and you can tweak your anchor points, so you can move them around, change them, delete them, add more and smooth again. But you can see how different I've made that shape just by quite haphazardly going round. I'm not using a stylus or pen of any variety. I'm just kind of going round and round and round and round, and then it's just going to get smoother and smoother and smoother, and anticipating where I actually want the bends and the curves to be. So there we go. So that's our shape. We can move it up, we can move it down. It's just kind of guessing what I'm looking for based on shapes. So that is the general pen tool and smooth tool. Feel free to like, feel free to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye.